thought I would give you some tips about kids' birthday parties. George and Harriet turn 4 shortly, and I'm in the throes in the kitchen of organising their birthday party, and I thought I'd give you my tips of what I've learned over the last 4 years. This one included because I've already made some mistakes. First thing I think is be careful how many people you invite. I've nearly gone crazy this year, and then my husband has reminded me and I've reined it back in. You can't invite everybody, and it's really difficult because you don't want anyone to be upset or left out. But it's really important that your children just have the people that they want there, because otherwise, depending on their age, it can get totally overwhelming if there's too many people. So do try and keep the numbers like relative to their age and their friends that they actually have, rather than just inviting everybody because you have to. My next tip in terms of food is to order, if you're doing the food yourself, order some of the cardboard little lunch boxes like the ones that Happy Meals are in. But you can order them from eBay with lots of different patterns on, or plain ones, and then make up the lunches yourself. That way you don't have loads of waste. You know that everybody's got a lunch. This year I'm going to do different flavours of sandwiches. So I'm going to do some cheese sandwiches and some ham sandwiches to go in them and give them to the kids. But it's just a great way of making sure that everybody's got not a massive portion, loads of food, not loads of food gets left, and they've just got a nice little box. And kids love food in a box, weirdly. There you go. My next tip, which I am going to do this year, which I did do last year and went down really well, is to make sure there's some snacks for adults. My children are only 4, so all the adults do still stay for the parties. Obviously it's different depending on how many parents you're going to have staying, but I definitely think some snacks for parents while the kids are eating, because otherwise they're just kind of like standing there for half an hour or something with not a lot to do. So I'm going to make sure there's drinks and snacks for the adults too. My next tip is, if you haven't embraced Pinterest already, this is the social media that you need for planning parties. Now, once you start to use it, you will get carried away. You will think that you need like Elsa's ice castle chocolate fountain that you've made yourself, and you'll think that you need to recreate a Paw Patrol lookout tower from plastic cups for the party. Don't worry about that. Don't go into overkill, but Pinterest, go and sign up, get an account if you haven't already, look through. There is so much inspiration for parties. So 2 years ago I did a Postman Pat party, typed in Postman Pat parties, and so many ideas came up. And things like, I can't even remember what the colours are now for Postman Pat, but like yellow and orange. I made yellow and orange jellies for like Postman Pat's colours, and stuff like that, which I wouldn't have thought of without Pinterest. So whatever theme you're working on, Pinterest is your friend. Definitely embrace it for a party, but don't get carried away and feel like you need to put too much pressure on yourself. It's just good for ideas. The final and most important thing that I would like to add about kids' parties is they are really stressful. I don't know why. Even if I try not to make them stressful, they just end up being a little bit full on. So try and keep your life simple. Don't take on too much. Try to keep the kids fairly calm in advance if you can, because mine just go insane if there's too much excitement. So I'm going to be trying to keep them a little bit calmer before the party this year. Not too much chat about it, just enough to let them be excited, but not like have a breakdown on the day. And just take it easy. The thing they'll remember, and I don't know about you, but I always remember just fun parties with my friends, and I actually remember always getting a really good whistle in a party bag, so maybe that's something to remember. But yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself, and just remember they'll enjoy it whatever, because they're with their little mates, and that's all that matters. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.